This week we head to Mid-City to explore City Park, the gardens, and all the foods.
An ibis and a duck walk into a bar.
You want to get to the New Orleans Museum of Art? Tell them, Jinxie, what do you do?
Just take the canal and streetcar line to the City Park Museum and get off at the end of the line. There you go.
And take a little stroll through the park here. They got some benches.
Yeah, this is a beautiful park.
You got the Museum of Art, you got the Botanical Gardens, you got the Sculpture Gardens, all sorts of stuff down here.
There's a Cafe du Monde in the park.
Yep.
That is way less crowded than the one in the quarter. Just as cheap. Get you a coffee, fill out. It's a nice afternoon.
Sydney and Waldo Best-Style Sculpture Garden boasts 11 acres and over 90 sculpture works.
This gorgeous garden was erected in 2003 and expanded in 2019.
Several strong later artists designed a number of site-specific sculptures that were placed in harmony with this unique and beautiful landscape.
Hanging around.
Spending several hours at the Sculpture Garden, stop on over at Cafe du Monde for a quick snack. A beignet, this piece of heaven right here, is like a puff pastry that is local to New Orleans. It's delicious. Try it when you come. Even in the 1300s, they were going to shave their eyes.
Look at all these joyous rebels back in the day, having a good old time. look at just how mischievous that face is. It says it all. I think he needs to trim some of them right here. Eat a Snickers. Hey, say it again.
She said, girl, I had a bad day. I need a hug. These are amazing. So it's a photograph of a person dressed in this fabric and then overlaid with this other pattern. It's really pretty. It's pretty epic.
Yeah, super cool. One of the neater things I think we've come across.
This is by the artist Aliyah Ali, Yemen, Bosnia. These are really amazing.
We've been walking around the New Orleans Museum of Art for a while. We got in, we thought it was going to be $15 a piece. Because I'm a veteran, I just asked them if they had a discount, and we got in for 20, so 10 a piece. I think there's some other additional discounts as well.
There's senior discounts, student discounts.
Yeah, so if you got any of those things, just ask them up front. You might have to flash an ID. They did ask us with the backpacks that we throw them on the front of us.
Front-facing backpack.
Yeah, just can't have them on your back, which, you know, kind of makes sense because
Yeah,
you don't want to turn around and...
accidentally bump into something or hit something with a backpack because you don't know how much space that you're taking up behind you. So.
Yeah, and there's a lot of like freestanding stuff too, so. But surprised at how big it is.
Yeah, I mean, came here as a kid and I don't remember like there being a third floor. Like this place is surprisingly large for just like looking at it from the outside. It's 3 floors. They do have elevators, so it is handicap accessible. Yeah,
and a huge variety of different types of things. I mean, I've been to a lot of art museums. I grew up around the Albright Knox Art Museum, which has a lot of great stuff. But this is probably one of the best mixes I've seen of just, you turn a corner and you're like, wow, that's not at all what I expected.
Art all the way back from like the 1300s to like
IKEA stuff.
Modern IKEA furniture, and like there's like a whole furniture section of stuff ranging like, and it's not just like specifically New Orleans centric art, it's art from around the world. There's like a whole, like the 3rd floor is basically like a whole indigenous art section, like from all the way from feudal Japan and India to Africa and Mesoamerica. So it's really interesting, and
It's really neat pieces.
Yeah, I mean, you can easily spend 2-3 hours in here just walking around, looking at different things. Yeah, it's
Yeah, I mean, if you're out by the sculpture garden, which is free, you can donate to it. But if you're like, you know what, it's really hot out or it's raining out, something like that, you come on in here for, you know, 15 bucks a person, something like that. And it's nice air conditioned.
Yeah, it's
Lots
really
of
cool in here.
yeah, a fair amount of places to sit down and stuff like that if you need to take a rest, and a lot of really cool stuff to look at and learn about.
Yeah, and you can record and take photos in here too.
Yeah. Hope you enjoy.
For day one in the park, we went to dinner at Nandina's. It's right off the Canal Street car line on the corner of Canal and Scott. Try the veal po' boy, best one in the city, no lie. On day two in the park, we went through the original entrance. It was built in 1910. City Park was established in 1854. Hosts 3.5 million visitors a year. 1,400-acre park. It's an urban forest of ancient oak trees and home to over 300 bird species.
Botanical Gardens stuff. Come on, check it out with us. Oh, it's $10 to get into the Botanical Gardens. There is a little park across from the Botanical Gardens, and there's all these cool swings. It's like hang out and just swing all afternoon and watch people watching the peoples.
The New Orleans Botanical Gardens first broke ground in the 1930s. It's 30 acres large with 8 distinct ecosystems and more than 2,000 plant varieties. Hey Jinxie, what time is it?
Time to subscribe to rebelsagogo.
Jinxie has wings. She is a butterfly. Colorful being fueled by caffeine and creative juices. Well, Jinxie and I are at the Botanical Gardens in New Orleans, swinging on a swing.
Had to find a shady spot. Had to find a cool place for a sec.
I believe we have also drank 0 water for the day.
Speak for yourself there, husband.
Oh, my bad.
Iced coffee. That's got water in it, right?
Yeah, I think that counts. It's pretty.
You can get lost in this place so easily. Such a labyrinth of things to see and walk around in. And little secret gardens.
Yeah, some nice statue work too.
Beer, cracklets. All right, y'all. We just had a super sweaty morning
at City Park, going through the Botanical Gardens, Sculpture Gardens, all the different little ins and outs of the park, which is absolutely gorgeous. We got hungry, so we decided to stop into toupsmeatry.
One stop down the streetcar.
It's right off the streetcar line. This place is one of my favorite spots in all the city. These cracklings, so good. This place is owned by Chef Isaac Toups, who you may know from Top Chef. Badass chef, badass food. Really good cold beer. So now we're gonna have a little snack. Some crackling snacks.
They do be crackling too. There's a ton of great places to eat in Mid-City. Some honorable mentions are
Willie Mae's, their fried chicken is legendary. Just be prepared to wait about an hour for a table.
but it's worth the wait. You will not be disappointed. And if you want a good po' boy, make your way up to Parkway Bakery and Tavern.
Opened in 1911, this has been a staple in Mid-City for decades. You can get lunch for two for less than $25. I highly suggest trying the James Brown.
Thanks for hanging with us today. Join us next time as we continue our New Orleans adventures.